Hello, welcome to this YouTube channel. My name is Maggie and welcome to Nurse Maggie 046. I'm your host Maggie as always, and today we are going to talk about separation, children and all that goes around. So if you are in a struggle or if you are in a separation, you're asking how you're going to deal with it, or you are in that process, I just want to let you know that sit here, listen and learn from the experience. Remember, we parents can choose who to be the father or the mother to our children, but our children, unfortunately, they will never choose you, they will never choose me. So they have no choice to choose who is the mother and who is the father. But we as parents, we have a choice, we have a right, we have the powers to choose who to be the father and mother to your children. So if you want to learn more, please stay tuned and welcome again. I have been through a separation, and I wouldn't say that it was a good one, because actually, even though we pretend, there will never be a good separation. If you have known someone for quite a good time and you have loved this person for so long, and when there is no love anymore, if all one decides like they do not feel the same way you feel, there would be automatically a separation, even if you try as much as you can. I just want to let you know that before we separate, before you be like you throw in the towels, we always try. Actually, if a lady comes out and be like enough is enough, just know that they have tried all their best and it has come to an end, and enough is always enough. But what do we look at? Why would we separate? There is a lot that causes separation, which I'm not going, unfortunately, to go through into this video. This video is going to be focused about children after separation and what you should consider and what you should look at, why and everything from A to Z. Things we do as parents after separation, we become too selfish because we want to hurt another party. So we tend to be selfish to the children who are in between. Remember that if you're trying to hurt me, you're trying to hurt these children. Actually, you're hurting the children, even though you're seeing that you're hurting the person or the mother or the father to the children. You are not hurting the person. This person might be hurting, but the children are hurting more. Remember, these are children who cannot decide where to fall. Children love their parents equally, even if someone is violent, even if what, for them they don't see that. But when they grow up, when they become like teenagers, that's when they will decide, be like, wow, my mother did that, wow, my father did that. But before they become teenagers, they are completely innocent. So when we are doing the separation, we should look at the children's best. What is the best for them? Is it the best for them to have their father in their lives? Is it best for them to have their mother in their lives? Yes, I will not say that it's only the men that are bad. There are also women who are bad, who are not good for their children. And women can be toxic to their children depending in which way. There could be one who is an alcoholic, one who is violent, and one who is an abusive. So all kinds of things can lead to children being like, you protect your children from danger. But we should not forget that if it reaches to an extent like you have to protect your children, at least let's make these children have contacts with their father or their mother, maybe on a daily, or we can say daily basis. They can talk on phone, they can meet somewhere with the police if it's not safe, or with the social services if it's not safe for the children. But let's not try to draw away the children from their parents. Some people have excuses that, for me, I want my kids to not have been in their father's lives, but I want them to be in their uncle's lives. For me, I have a question is like this, or I don't want them to be in their mother's life, but I want them to be in my sister's life. I have an example. A woman carries a child for 9 good months, and you do not want your child to know that his or her mother. And this person, you're doing that because you're greedy. And you want this child to know your sister. My question is, why can't your sister or your brother have their own children, instead of trying to make someone's daughter or someone's son replace their own children that they're supposed to have? I'm not trying to be mean here. I'm just trying to read it out loud. Because if you can hide away the children from the mother who carried them for 9 good months, and they suffered from one day or to 0 hours to until when they are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, and right now you want them to have 0 contact. Why do we have to have that? Are you doing this for the best of the children? Or you're doing this because you want to hurt the lady or the man that is the father or the mother to the children? We should stop being selfish as parents, because it's about the children. I know, it's about the children. As parents, we should always make sure that we put our ego besides us or behind us and do the best for the children. Communication is very important. Communication is very important for the children. Because remember, if the children get to know that my dad and my mother do not speak together, this child is going to play you games. They are going to do the things that you never think of, that you'll be like, wow, did he do that? Yes, he did, because he knows there is no communication between mother and father. So that he can do whatever he wants when he's at daddy's side, and when he comes to mommy's side, she or he does something else. And at the end of the day, you will have nobody, because you failed this child from the word go, from the beginning. So let's keep the communication. Let's throw away the ego because you don't like this woman, because she left you or because he left you. Life is a choice you make. When you don't want a relationship, let it be. If someone wants to move on, let them be. But children should always come first in this separation. If I got a man who loves my children from heaven and back, these children will still know that they love their father more than they love this person. So don't try to hide away the child from their father and bring in a person who is not a father to act a father, to be like a father to the children. He will never, ever, ever be the father to this child. Remember in the beginning I told you, you choose which one to have the child in, but the children, they do not have a choice. So whatever the mistake you made to have a child in this man or woman, take the mistake and put it on yourself and be like, I made a mistake, but it has to work for the good of the children. No matter how good you're going to get a guy, and you hide away the responsibility from the kids from their father, he will never ever be a father to your children. We always want to date men who act like their fathers. But trust me, I always say, I want a man who will live like an exemplary father, or like a gentleman. But I don't want to have a man who is my children's father, because they already have one father. Always remember that we have only one father, but we can have a bonus father. But remember, the very most important person is the person you slept with the first day and you got pregnant, or the woman you slept with at once and you gave her the baby. No matter how much you try, no matter how much you get a best woman in the life, whatever in your life, this woman will never ever be the mother, like a real mother to your children. So we should not forget that. Whatever we do the bullshit, these children should be put as the first priority, because these people we meet, they will never be their fathers. They will never be their mothers. So don't hide away the children from their parents. It's not okay. It's not okay. I know we get mad, because to be true to you, a lot is done. When a woman or a man decides to, actually I'll talk on the behalf of women, when a woman decides to walk away from a relationship, they have tried, and they have tried. Some women even get a time to be like, you know what, this is not working out, but I'll get a place somewhere and I try to be okay with me. But later on, a man comes back and be like, but I'm sorry, let's try it again. And you come again and you try it. And you try it like 3 times. And most time I tell people that the moment a woman is ready to leave a relationship, she will never even ask her friends how it's done. She will never even go to Facebook and be like, oh, I'm suffering from this and this from my boyfriend. What can I do? Here, when she's ready mentally, she'll be ready to walk away. And if she does walk away, respect the choice she has made. But, we should not forget that the choice you have made should make sure that it does not affect these children. I'm not saying that stay in a relationship because you have to be there and for the good of the children. Because remember, toxic relationship, it goes direct to the children. Whatever, when you're sad, when you're this and this and this in the relationship, it goes direct to your children. So choose wisely, choose your battles. When you're ready to walk away, make sure, maybe these children are too young to see everything, but give them the opportunity to see who their father is, the real father. Don't tell them your father is doing this, your father is doing that, your mother is doing that, she's this, she's that. They don't want to know. You remember, we believe by saying, and these children are so innocent that they have the true love. Because they believe they have no other mother in life. They believe they will never ever have any other father in life. So whatever your choices are, let these children be. Respect their choices. I know it's hard after separation to keep in touch and everything. We have been there before. Most of us have been there. And if you haven't been there, honey, pray you never be there. Because it's not a funny thing, especially when it involves the children. So that's why actually I always say that when you are not sure about the relationship, if I wish I knew this before I went into relationship, but now that I know, before you try to have babies, because sometimes we get the rush, I have to get a baby because this guy loves me. He might be loving you for just the first 10 months, but after the 12 months, he will never be loving you. Some men or some women are just there to make sure that things are working out. They are there because they have no rent. They cannot pay the rent. They cannot buy themselves the nice clothes they want. And they have to be there with you so that they get what they want. So to make sure that this is the right person, it will take time. Get to know the person. Even though when you get time, you separate at the end of the day. But it's not going to be as hurting as the person you loved, you thought you loved, because this person loved you because they needed something from you. Children never choose their fathers. So don't hurry to have a child just because you want to get what you want. You can get whatever you want from a man without even being a mother to him. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned. My name is Maggie, your host, and thank you for subscribing to Maggie Love 046. Nurse Maggie 046. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for leaving a comment always, and thank you for loving us. We love you always, and we pray that whatever you're praying for, may God grant it to you. May He give you life. May He give you blessings. May He favor you always among the humans. And may He guide you among all, and may He show you always the way, the truth, and be always on your side, even when the world is trying to turn against you. Never give up on God, and see you next time. Stay blessed. Thank you. Love you. Bye.